Hey guys, welcome back to Buschbuilds. This is Jeremy. I'm going to give you our first initial impressions of the Kawasaki z125. This is basically Kawasaki's version of a Honda Grom. Um, right now gas keeps going up and up, so we're going to see if this will be our solution to that. The truck itself is actually getting around 21 miles a gallon. This bike is allegedly going to get around 86. There was a couple complications obviously with getting a bike. You have being above 50 cc's, you do have to get a motorcycle license, which I am currently working on, so that kind of set me back a little bit. And then you also got to pick up gear to be safe, so you always want to wear a jacket, gloves, and a helmet, at least just for peace of mind. So basically this little Z125, I've put about 20 miles on it, just kind of putzing around the neighborhood and putzing around everywhere. So it's got right around 20 miles exactly. Like I said, it gets 86 miles per gallon. Not a bad looking little bike. It'll go right around 65 miles an hour. It's good enough for what we need it to do. From a first rider type of perspective, it's fairly comfortable. I don't have any complaints there. Like I said, I just got to get a little bit more seat time and get my actual license. I don't think this gas is going to go down at all, so we're going to keep moving forward and trying to figure out what we got to do. There is some upgrades we will be doing just in a sense of safety, and I think something that I should point out for you guys that are looking into something like this. The Z125 puts the mirrors up here, but the problem is it's right where your shoulders are. So half this mirror is covered by your shoulder and half you can see. So it's not terrible, but what I'm gonna do is we're actually gonna put the bar in mirror, so your mirror is gonna end up like right down here, so that then you can see a little bit better. The other thing that I want to do, which is mostly cosmetic, is just clean up the tail of this bike. It does have a really aggressive look, but the tail is just, you know, standard DOT compliant bullshit. So you got to clean that up a little bit. I did pull the markers off that were hanging off the side of the license plate here, and then they were hanging off the side of the front fender here. So that's just little stuff we cleaned up. Got the bike up to speed, got it up to 50 miles an hour. It's comfortable riding. Like I said, we're gonna start riding this as soon as we get back from South Dakota after dropping my sister-in-law off. We're gonna start putting a lot of miles on this. We're gonna try to do like a 500-mile review, a 1,000-mile review, and just kind of put different things out there just so you guys have some information on what we're doing going forward. Basically, how this bike worked out is if we park that truck for 5 days out of the month, that bike will pay for itself, especially with how high gas goes. And we're gonna have to start getting comfortable on it just to make sure that we can do it safely. Obviously, the reason I went with a new bike opposed to a used bike, this bike out the door was $5 grand. It's a little bit expensive, but anything used is right around 3. Then you got wear on tires, you got wear on motor, you don't know how they drove it. It's $100 a month. At that point, you're better off just getting a new one. That way you don't have to worry about what someone else did. At least that's my view on it. Insuring it's cheap. It's 25 bucks in insurance. So basically we added a $125 payment due to where we're at. And like I said, right now at when it was $550, parking that for 5 days will pay for this bike. And now that it's going up to like $576, $579, wherever it was when I looked last, it's probably going to drop down to 4 days, and that will pay for itself. But if it's nice and sunny, that's what I'll be riding for now. I will do a video when I get my gear in. I should have my helmet, gloves, and everything hopefully on Monday or Tuesday. So all that will be set up. Currently I'm borrowing a helmet from a coworker. He was kind enough to borrow me that. I have some gloves. Like I said, I might sneak in a couple rides to work here this week, just try to keep as much money in our pocket for our trip. So like I said, I just want to kind of show you guys what we have here. It's a good looking bike. It's simple. I think it's got around a 2.5 gallon tank, 3 gallon tank. It's like 2.3 or 2.5 or something. So like I said, not a lot of information about these. A lot more information about the Groms I think for the 2022 year, these look better than the Groms. They don't have all the holes in the side of it. It looks more like kind of what the 90s pocket bikes were. That's kind of what the look I like about this. And me being me, I had to go with an obnoxious color, so we got the noxious yellow. Got the noxious nacho cheese gladiator. It's just kind of a theme we got going on right now. The bike, all in all, takes off easily, nice to ride. It's a 4-speed manual transmission, so if you're not used to a motorcycle transmission or a dirt bike transmission, it will take a little bit to get used to, but after you get it in first gear and it rolls, it's really easy to upshift and downshift. Basically, you can go 12 miles an hour in first gear. You can go anywhere 12 to 30 miles an hour in second, 40 to 50 in third if you really want to. And like I said, fourth, you can go all the way up to 65. So, but I mean, I've been in fourth and third going 30 miles an hour, just putzing around. So I know the new Honda Grom's got a 5-speed, but it's still 5 miles an hour slower. So it didn't really make sense to go with a style I didn't care for. Plus, I didn't really like the salesman when I talked to Honda, which it's nothing against Honda. It's just the salesman that I called was not willing to work with me. So this worked out for me. The salesman was willing to work with me. We got everything squared up. On this, like I said, $100 a month, $25 for insurance. We put nothing down on it. So that's the main thing. Just, you know, out the door, you know, you just kind of roll with the punches. But I do think this will be something that will pay for itself. It'll basically cost us $1,200 a year, another, you know, couple $100 a year in insurance. So realistically, to get past this, I think this is going to be the best route. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think we made a mistake. Let us know, you know, what you want to see us do. I got some ideas for the front markers, the back tail pan, obviously. I want to put a stunt cage on the front just to protect the motor if we do lay it down. Try to possibly teach Jen to ride one of these as well, just get her comfortable so she's able to ride it. It's primarily going to be my mode of transportation. And like I said, we're going to try to park the truck for a little bit. Please stay safe out there. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a good rest of your day.